All right, welcome everyone. I think I'm live right now. Hopefully you can hear me. I've just been buying a ton of stuff lately, so I figured I'd do a quick live. All of these are local projects. So this morning I bought about 50 some Easton Press. Most of them are signed and sealed, brand new, really nice. Some of them are facsimile editions. Not exactly sure what published these all are, but I'll show them all off. So I got about 6 or 7 boxes of Easton Press books, and then let's see. I think it was on Saturday. I bought about 6 boxes of books, mostly Wisconsin history, classic fiction, a lot of Wisconsin history, some nature and animal stuff. And then on Sunday, I went to a estate sale up north of Stratford and picked up a few boxes of books. So I'm gonna show you the Easton Press stuff and facsimile editions. Then I will probably dig through all that stuff, show it off, price it, maybe set a few aside for the auction house, and yeah, just be live for a little bit. Glad to answer any questions if y'all have any questions for me today. So start with showing off. I mean, some of these are just really killer titles. These I might put some of them in the bookstore here. Otherwise, a lot of them are going to be auctioned off on eBay. I'm eBay seller Animal Vet 52. These are really killer titles. O is for Outlaw, Sue Grafton. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert Persig. And then Flowers from Algernon by Daniel Keyes. Again, these are all signed editions. Easton Press, sealed. Really incredible. Let's see, this one's not signed with it, or not sealed, but is Easton Press, really nice condition. Renoir, nice art book, really great. And then these are all facsimile editions of like the first edition. So here's Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, really high quality stuff with the slip case, nice cloth binding, really nice clean condition. I don't see even the tiniest little mark of wear or damage on that one. A lot of these are really nice. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, brand new, sealed. Really great stuff. These on eBay are usually in the $20 to $50 range. I might put some in the bookstore, let my local customers get some deals. For Whom the Bell Tolls by Ernest Hemingway. Again, one of those fancy facsimile editions with the slip case. Again, that one is really nice and clean. Native Son by Richard Wright. That one is sealed, brand new, perfect condition. Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Looks like that one was new. But again, I think that one is in fine condition. Perfect. So clean. We got the Grapes of Wrath again. Looks like that one has been opened, but still perfect condition. We got To Kill a Mockingbird, again in the shrink wrap. We have East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Again, really nice condition. Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. The Naked and the Dead by Norman Mailer. Again, these are all such nice, clean copies of the facsimile first edition. So yeah, most of these, I think, I'll probably put a few of the titles here in the bookstore, and then the rest will be going on eBay. My Antonia by Willa Cather. Let's see. Oh, we got The Great Gatsby. Very nice. And Tarzan of Apes by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Again, these are all so darn clean. Most of these retail for about... most of them are $40 to $50. Some of them are worth more. And again, condition on them's all excellent. So excited to have these. All right, we got one more of the facsimile. We got Absalom by William Faulkner. Now these are all Easton Press, mostly signed first editions. Really great stuff. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. Yeah, these are all really great condition. Maybe a tiny bit of wear to the gilt, but that's a great title. Ragtime by E.L. Doctorow. Again, signed first edition, sealed in the original shrink wrap. The Only Game I Know in Town, or the only Game in Town by Faye Vincent. Again, a signed first edition, Easton Press. Brand new, perfect condition. General Ike by John Eisenhower. General Eisenhower. Again, signed first edition, sealed, brand new, perfect condition. No Ordinary Time by Doris Kearns Goodwin. Signed. Married to Laughter by Jerry Stiller. Signed first edition. Again, sealed, perfect. This Just In by Bob Schieffer. Again, signed first edition, Easton Press. Memoirs of David Rockefeller. Signed first edition, sealed, perfect condition. And The Homecoming by Harold Pinter, signed edition. Again, if you're interested in any of these, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. Just find the KG's Unique Grand Antique Books. Facebook or Instagram, send me a message right away. I'll get you some prices, and I can definitely price them very competitively. Some of these are like $20 to $30. Some of them are $200 to $300. So just to give you a little reference. Some of them are a little bit on the pricey side, but I'll get you a good deal. Funny Letters from Famous People by Charles Osgood, signed first edition. Let's see, set that one over there. Memoirs of Edward Teller, signed first edition. Possession by A.S. Bayet, signed edition. God Has a Dream, signed first edition. I know, maybe a used copy of some of these is like 30 to 40, but usually if you can get a signed, or if you can get a sealed brand new copy in perfect condition, that kind of knocks the price up. But I will just be auctioning most of these off for 99-cent start bids, so let the market decide what they're worth. Big Russ and Me by Tim Russert, signed first edition. It's not too often I come across these signed first editions locally. The Great Movies by Roger Ebert, signed first edition. Let's see, I think that one, we got the Certificate of Authenticity, which is signed, witnessed, and then signed by the publisher as well. That's the good thing about the Easton Press, is guaranteed that the signatures are all legit. They come with the Easton Press Certificate of Authenticity, so actually they're signed there. Got the book plate. And let's see the signature inside, see what that looks like. There you go. The leather-bound first edition of Great Movies is personally signed by Roger Ebert right there. This is number 950 of 1,150 copies printed. So again, signed limited edition. This one's in really good condition. I don't see any signs of wear on that one. Let's see this one. I don't know if all of the signed ones are limited editions as well. The Pleasure of My Company by Steve Martin, signed first edition. Really nice condition. Again, with there's the book plate, but this one's limited edition. Number 1187 of 1,200 copies printed. And there we go. There's the Certificate of Authenticity. Again, signed by Steve Martin. Got the witness, and you got signed by the publisher as well. So actually, you're technically getting 2 signatures in each of these books. I'm not sure if all of them have. I think they all have certificates of authenticity. I'm not sure if they're all limited editions. Let's see. Here we have An Independent Man by James M. Jeffords, signed first edition. And maybe the first editions, I think, are all limited editions. There's the signature of that one, number 855 of 1,180 copies. Again, really awesome quality stuff. American Soldier by General Tommy Franks, signed first edition, brand new sealed. Snow Leopard by Peter Mathielsen, signed edition. And Why Courage It Matters by John McCain, signed first edition, brand new seal. Here we go. This one's not signed, but it is a really nice new copy of The Great Gatsby. I think there's a couple sold comps on eBay of this one for like $120 to $180 that weren't even sealed. This one is sealed in new condition, so it might be worth a little bit more. Even Cowgirls Get the Blues by Tom Robbins. That's a signed edition. Now, maybe I'm thinking just the regular signed editions weren't limited, or they weren't numbered and limited. Obviously, they were limited as well. But that one's signed Tom Robinson. The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. Ooh, that's a good one. Nicholas Sparks, signed first edition, Easton Press, new sealed, very exciting. The Run by Stuart Woods, again, signed edition. I guess I didn't check them all for condition, but that one has pretty minimal wear. I would still consider it to be very good, or maybe near fine. And then we got the facsimile editions. Farewell, My Lovely by Raymond Chandler. Again, these are really high quality hardcover books. They're all in really nice condition, with the dust jackets and the slipcase. And these all mostly retail $20 to $50. Tobacco Road by Erskine Caldwell. Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. This one is brand new sealed. Babbitt by Sinclair Lewis. The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Steinbeck. If you want like a really nice high quality copy of any of these classic titles, As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. The Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I am always getting asked by local customers if I have any Jack Kerouac, so now apparently I do. Very cool. Let's see, a couple more. It looks like 3 more boxes of Easton Press that I bought today. By Myself and Then Some by Laurel Bacall, signed first edition. See what that one's limited to. Got the certificate of authenticity there, again signed. And there's the signature page in limited edition, number 1321 of 640 copies printed. The Economics of Innocent Fraud by John Kenneth Galbraith, signed first edition. American Scoundrel by Thomas Keneally, signed first edition. The Americans and the National Experience by Daniel Boorstin. Looks like that one might not be signed. I think that's a Civil War title. Lotus Grows in the Mud by Goldie Hawn, signed first edition. That's a cool one. Goldie Hawn, signed Easton Press. A Long Way From Home by Tom Brokaw. The Music of Silence by Andre Bocelli, signed first edition. Most of these were limited to about 1,000 to 1,500 copies. Oh, we got another one of these. Is that the same one or is that different? Nope, they're different. So apparently that's oh, we got the national experience and the democratic experience. Bang the Drum Slowly by Mark Harris, signed edition. The Lying Stones of Markacek by Stephen Jay Gould, signed first edition. I Don't Want to Go to Jail by Jimmy Breslin, signed first edition. So yeah, a few of these aren't brand new sealed, but they are nice condition. And Amazing Adventure by Joseph and Hadassah, signed first edition. What Makes Sammy Run by Bud Schulberg, signed edition. I've got another facsimile edition. Mark Twain, Adventures of Tom Sawyer, brand new, sealed, very great. We got a new sealed Merriam-Webster Biographical Dictionary, Easton Press. Very exciting. Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller, signed. Very cool, that one's great. Oh, apparently that's a 3-volume set. Where did I put those? Down there. The Confessions of Nat Turner by William Stoyron, signed edition. Talking Back by Andrea Mitchell, signed first edition. Jeans, Girls, and Gameau by James Watson, signed first edition. Hello, Darlin' by Larry Hagman, signed first edition. Again, if you're interested in any of these, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, or give me a call, 715-897-6122, or you can text that number as well. When I Was a Young Man by Bob Carey, signed first edition. The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton, signed. So you got the certificate of authenticity. It's not a signed first edition, so they don't have the limitation, I don't think. Check and see what that signature looks like. That's what a legit Michael Crichton signature looks like right there, folks. Taking Heat by Ari Fleischer, signed first edition. The Ledge Between the Streams by Ved Mehta, signed edition. Last one for this box, A Books of Common Prayer by Joan Didion, signed edition. Yeah, that's the good thing about the Easton Press signed books, is you know that the signature is legit. I think they all come with certificates of authenticity by Easton Press. So, oops. So there's no worrying about whether or not the signature is legit. All right, here we got some big buggers, some big coffee table books, American Cities. I did look that one up. I think that one usually sells for 60 to 70 bucks, but anyone wants a deal, reach out to me right away. The Classic American Cars. Motor City Muscle. Oh, here's an art book. Leonardo da Vinci. Corvette, 50 years. Cars of the Fabulous 1950s. Oh, we got 2 copies of that one. Very cool. Again, I will probably be auctioning off just about all of these, unless someone reaches out. I will probably put a few titles here in the bookstore, but most of them will end up on eBay. 99-cent auctions, folks. All right, now I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've been buying over the last few days here in the store and haven't got the time to do anything with yet. I'm might price some of it right away. And if you have any questions or if you're interested in anything, feel free to put something in the chat. Jackson County history. Jackson County down in Black River Falls, I believe, Hatfield area. Looks like we got Hickston, Alma Center, Brockway. Where's Black River Falls here? City Point. Thought Black River Falls was in Jackson County. So yeah, this one I will put in the bookstore. Some of the local history. I like to have a nice selection of this kind of stuff here at the bookstore. Some of it I might put online, but that one's going in the bookstore. Wisconsin Heritage. Cool book on the history of Wisconsin. Oh, there's the dust jacket too. Lots of nice photos in that one. Previous seller was trying to get 15 bucks. I think I'm going to mark it at maybe 8 bucks. Sights and Sounds of the Valley, a history of Fall Creek. Little Wisconsin town of Fall Creek. Lots of cool historical photos in that one. And we got 2 copies of it. That's pretty cool. I think those will both go in the bookstore. Ooh, I really like this one. Steam and Cinders, The Advent of Railroads in Wisconsin. Actually, I sold my personal copy of this one at the store. So I think I'm going to keep that one. But then, don't worry, there's a one without dust jacket. I'll put that one in the store. Again, this book is awesome. Tons of old photos and maps relating to Wisconsin railroad history. I really like that one. Previous seller was trying to get $14 for it. I think I'm going to mark it at 8 bucks. Settlement and Survival, 1850 to 1925, Building Towns of the Chippewa Valley. A nice paperback Central Wisconsin history book. I will put those both in the store. Again, previous seller was trying to get $12.95. I think I'm going to mark that one at like 8 bucks. Like to keep things nice and cheap here at the store. What do we got? Oh, Augusta Remember, celebrating 150 years, 1856 to 2006. Cool book on the history of small town Augusta. Let's see. Sheboygan County, 150 years of progress. Whoa. See that? $32. Someone paid $32 for that one. I'm going to price it at like, I don't know, 10 bucks. I think 10 bucks is cheap enough. Someone will buy it. I've got a nice hardcover Eau Claire and Illustrated History. I think I've had this one before. Lots of great photos and a nice hardcover again. Someone was asking $25 for that bugger. I think I'm going to mark it at like 10 bucks. Great hardcover on the history of Eau Claire for 10 bucks. Someone will buy it. We got the Periscope, Eau Claire State Teacher College. Cool yearbook. I think I did get some yearbooks, and I think some of them had writing in them. You know how people would sign yearbooks. There we go. Dear Mary, it's been a pleasure having you. Best wishes, Lucille Becker. That one's pretty cool. I don't have a ton of yearbooks in the store. Guess I got it Eau Claire. Let's see, that was 1940. University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire, a history, 1916 to 1976. Let's see. Hilda Carter Fletcher reported to me that you might enjoy seeing a copy of this listing or this history of Eau Claire. Please accept this as a gift of the Eau Claire Foundation. Not a letter from the author, but still a nice little gift inscription on that one. History of UW Eau Claire. Here's another history of Eau Claire. Oh, and then I did get a ton of paperback classics. Those will all go in the store for $1, $2, $3. I like to have nice selection of cheap reading copies. Huckleberry Finn. You know, lots of people just want a cheap copy to read. Red Badge of Courage. Complete Stories of Mark Twain. Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Iliad of Homer. Again, if you see anything you're interested in, feel free to reach out, leave a comment, ask any questions. All right, back to it. We got some Blue Books of Wisconsin. We got 1917, 1944. And actually, the people that that sold me these earlier this week actually ended up buying a nice 1881 Wisconsin Blue Book. It had a nice folding map in the back. What do you think? A 1917 in good condition. That might be worth $10. And we got a banged up, some staining, 1944. That one might be, I think, $5. That's cheap enough. Another banged up, 19. Looks like that one has some staining, kind of an ugly copy, but someone might want it for their collection. I know lots of people try to put together every year of those. The early ones, especially from the 1880s, 1890s, can be very valuable. Blue Book for 1915, again, rough condition. I think that one's going to be $5. History of World War II. I think I'm going to send that one to the local auction house. So I'm going to start a pile for local auction house stuff. All right, I also got a few boxes of good kids books. The Night Before Christmas, a nice little copy. That one's going to be a couple bucks. Old Fashioned Girl by Louisa May Alcott. I always am looking for Louisa May Alcott. That always seems to sell fast. $6, I think, for that one. Joe's Boys, again by Louisa May Alcott. Nice dust jacket. Let's see what the cover looks like underneath that. Okay. What do you think? $6? I think that's fair for a vintage Louisa May Alcott Little Men. Really nice condition. These aren't all that valuable, but most of them are pretty worn, as I'm sure you'll see later in this live. That one's kind of nice, but let's do $6 on it. Little Women. I think that one's going to be $6 as well. Rose and Bloom. I think that one can be $6. Oh, we got a ton of Trixie Belden as well. Trying to think if I want to send these to the auction house. These are really nice, clean copies. And stuff like that I usually put in the store for $3, $4, $5 a piece. These are definitely a lot better condition than the average. I think they're from the 40s and 50s mostly. Let's see, 1954 on that one. Trixie Belden and the Gatehouse Mystery. Gene Stratton Porter. I sell a ton of Gene Stratton Porter. He was one of those early 20th century authors. Let's see, what do we got on this one? Her Father's Daughter by Gene Stratton Porter, 1921. Nice, respectable copy. I think that one, let's see, probably $10. I sell a lot of Gene Stratton Porter here. Freckles, again by Gene Stratton Porter. That one could probably be like $4. Donna Parker, $3. The less exciting title of these Whitman can be nice and cheap. Cherry Ames, nice Cherry Ames, $3. The Real McCoys and the Danger at the Ranch. That one's pretty cool. That one might be $4. I tell you, I don't really spend too much time looking up stuff. I'm sure there's some killer deals here. Call of the Wild. It's a little better title. And really fantastic condition. These Whitman books didn't always stand up very well. The cover's kind of the glossy finish on them usually flakes off. What do we got? Janet Lennon, Adventure at Two Rivers. Again, really high quality condition. Donna Parker, In Hollywood. Got a whole box of these Whitman books. Five Little Peppers. It's been a while since I've sold any vintage Five Little Pepper books. Dale Evans, there we go. And Danger in Crooked Canyon. Roy Rogers and Dale Evans in River of Peril. Oh, we got another Five Little Peppers. Five Little Peppers and How They Grow. Five Little Peppers at School. Here's a little earlier edition. Five Little Peppers Midway. Again, these are really nice and clean. I think there might be a few. No, I think they're all pretty darn nice and clean. Donna Parker, Special Agent. Again, I think I'm just going to price them at like $3, $4, $5 a piece. That one's a little worn. I think that one's going to be $2. Ginny Gordon. Again, I go to bookstores all the time. A lot of dealers are going to price these at $8, $12, $15. They probably sell them too, but I don't know. I like to keep stuff nice and cheap. And again, the quality, these are so darn clean. The hinges are nice. Let me see if I can find a worn one. Nope, I don't see any. But usually those, there's like a film finish on them that kind of wears and flakes off. Ginny Gordon and the Lending Library. Oh, I like that one. Book related. Looks like we got a book thief. Ginny Gordon and the Disappearing Candlesticks. Oh my. Sounds like a good read to me. The Forest Fire Mystery. Trixie Belden and the Happy Valley Mystery. I do have quite a few customers always asking for Trixie Belden, so these should be easy to sell. Trixie Belden and the Mysterious Code. Again, Whitman, but a little different style binding on that one. Trixie Belden and the Black Jacket Mystery. Trixie Belden and the Red Trailer Mystery. Trixie Belden and the Secret of the Mansion. and Trixie Belden and the Marshland Mystery. Again, these are all getting priced right now, and they will be in the bookstore here in about 10 minutes. So, but the store's closed today. I will be here tomorrow, 10 to 6. Anyone wants to come buy some books, or especially with the Easton Press, feel free to reach out if you want prices on any of that. And definitely give some deals and do some shipping for that stuff. Oh, I already priced those.